Let's take a look at Tropical Cyclone Gamane, its unique weather patterns, and the potential damage to buildings. Gamane occurred from March 26 to 29, 2024, and hit northern part of Madagascar, causing significant damage to buildings due to heavy rainfall and strong winds. On March 26, Gamane was located to the east of Madagascar. After some time, it moved southwest, gradually intensifying and reaching a pressure of 970 hectopascals by March 27. It then made landfall in Antsiranana Commune, located in the Sava region. After making landfall, Gamane moved erratically and weakened as it traveled further inland, eventually dissipating in the Madagascar province on March 29. Next, let's look at the regions impacted by strong winds. The areas highlighted in green represent regions where maximum gusts exceeded 30 meters per second or 67 miles per hour. According to historical data, wind speeds above this threshold can cause damage to buildings. During Gamane, the strongest winds were concentrated around the cyclone's eye. As Gamane moved further inland, wind speeds decreased. Next, let's turn our attention to areas affected by flooding. Flooding is highly correlated with 24-hour rainfall totals, and areas where rainfall exceeded a certain threshold are shown in blue. It can be observed that heavy rainfall occurred around the eye of the cyclone, overlapping with the areas where strong winds were experienced. Before diving into damage predictions, here's a look at the building distribution in the affected areas. The flashing regions indicate areas with a high density of buildings. This analysis uses a global building database with a resolution of 250 meters. Madagascar has approximately 5.7 million buildings. Zooming in, the distribution of buildings by province is shown. There are approximately 490,000 buildings in Antsiranana, 910,000 in Madagascar, and 820,000 in Toamasina. Using this building data, alongside meteorological data and a prediction model, the estimated number of buildings affected by strong winds and flooding is calculated. The map shows the estimated number of damaged buildings. Approximately 20,000 buildings in Madagascar are expected to be impacted. Let's break this down further. The areas shown in pink indicate regions with a high number of affected buildings. The percentages represent the ratio of affected buildings to the total number of buildings. The hardest hit areas are Antsiranana Province, with around 18,000 damaged buildings. Following this is Toamasina Province, with approximately 1,800 affected buildings. For a more detailed view, yellow bar graphs show the affected areas and the number of damaged buildings. Longer bars indicate higher damage counts within each grid. As you can see, the damage spans a large area of northern Madagascar. Severe damage occurred around Ambelobe in Antsiranana Province and the areas surrounding the landfall region. In Toamasina Province, despite being far from the landfall point, severe rainfall caused flooding damage.